Welcome back, everyone, for another Patriots draftee video. Today we're going to be talking about Jaheim Bell, tight end out of Florida State, 231st overall pick by the New England Patriots. So let's get right into it. So when discussing Jaheim Bell, what really stands out to me is his versatility as well as his athletic prowess. And that was certainly displayed throughout his college career. In 2022, he even played a large portion of his time at halfback out South Carolina, and then transitioning more so to the tight end role, his natural position at Florida State. But that really just speaks to his athletic ability as well as the versatility that he could bring. You could put him out wide as a large kind of wide receiver. He runs rather well. I wonder if that's something that the Patriots will make use of. You could put him on the inline, even though he does have to improve in his blocking game. I certainly see them using him in the slot a lot of times, especially with some of the formations that Alex Van Pelt likes to run if he does see the field at all. It's going to be more difficult for him to see the field with Hunter Henry as well as Austin Hooper playing in front of him. Or you can even see him in the backfield, potentially as a running back, like he was at South Carolina, but really just shows the amount of versatility and athleticism he has with all the potential abilities of using him in this offense. So he ran a 4.6 140. He has pretty solid legs for a tight end, pretty quick. Has the ability to make contested catches. That's something at his time in college he was able to kind of improve upon in each season. Even though he does have a slightly below average catch radius, if he's able to make contested catches in that area, kind of working in the middle of the field or even out wide if the Patriots use him that way, he's certainly going to add another dynamic effect to this Patriots offense. It might not be an immediate impact. I doubt that he's going to see the field very much during his first season. But if he's kind of able to develop in some areas where he struggles in, he's certainly going to be a valuable piece of this Patriots offense for years to come. Like I said before, he does struggle as a blocker. Whether that's honestly just putting on more weight or even just kind of technique, hopefully it's something that the Patriots could coach into him. Or honestly, that might not even just be his game. He's more so an athletic player that really does a lot of damage with the ball in his hands. His yards after the catch in college was very impressive, so that might be an area where the Patriots really kind of look to harness his abilities in. So taking a look at Jaheim Bell's 2023 season at Florida State here, he was targeted 52 times, came down with 39 receptions for a reception rate of around 75%, tallied around 503 yards for the Seminoles that season, so he was very productive in that role. Averaged around 13 yards per reception, came down with 2 touchdowns, averaging around 8 yards yak yardage per reception. Only had 4 drops for a drop percentage of 9%. Had 3 contested catches for a contested catch rate of 50%. And taking a look at his overall grades here, his offensive grade was 73.4. He had a receiving grade of 75.3, a run block grade of 64, and a pass block grade of 51.8. He was improving as a blocker, whether that's more so a scheme issue that he had at South Carolina. He did display better blocking technique at Florida State. So hopefully that's something that will kind of correlate to the NFL, and hopefully he'll continue to develop in that area for the Patriots here. But taking a look at his 2022 stats, this was at South Carolina, and a lot of his snaps were kind of in the backfield here for the Gamecocks. Took 139 snaps in the backfield compared to only 45 in line along the offensive line, only 90 slot snaps, and only 28 wide snaps. So they kind of used him in that backfield position and that halfback position. I didn't get a number or a number of his rushing totals at South Carolina. So if you're really interested in that, I would take a look, potentially go ahead and look at some of those stats. But he was targeted 28 times in the 2022 season. Came down with 24 receptions for a reception rate of around 86%. Had 235 receiving yards. Like I said before, I don't really know what his rushing totals were. Averaged around 10 yards per reception, around 9.8. Came down with 2 touchdowns. Around the same yak yardage per reception at 8. Only had 2 drops for a drop percentage of around 8%. Came down with 2 contested catches for a contested catch rate of 66%. So really, if he's kind of just able to bring that athleticism and the dynamicism that he has once the ball is in his hands for this Patriots offense. It's really just going to be able to open up a whole nother avenue for the Patriots, especially at that tight end position where they're not necessarily known at the yards after the catch role. All right, everyone, those were my thoughts on Patriots tight end Jaheim Bell. I think that his role is going to very much be similar to the role that Jonnu Smith played here in New England, that kind of yards after the catch role for the Patriots tight end room. Hopefully you're going to see more production from Jaheim Bell than you did see with Jonnu Smith. But as a 7th-round draft pick, I really do like this selection by the Patriots. If you have any thoughts on the matter, let me know in the comments below. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated.